I got interrupted in that last video because this is so important. When I saw that Suicide Sheep, what they were doing is trying to get you, they're mocking Christians. They're mocking the sheep. That's why they call you sheeple. You're the sheep versus the goats. The goats call you sheeple because they're goats. And they're mocking you because they use Lucifer light to see deeper. And they get you distracted with this silliness and the world system, so distracted that as Christians, instead of talking about God and seeking the deeper things and rising above these goats, the goats are mocking you and laughing at you because they went to Lucifer and they see the game, but the sheep don't see the game because they've distracted you with their idolatry and their culture lie that you can't see past what they're doing. Because God is not a respecter of persons. God is not going to teach you, and God is not going to grow you up unless you seek it. Seek, knock, ask. God is not going to grow you unless you seek Him. But the Luciferians, the devil, it's a game, people. It's all a game. It's the goats versus the sheep. And they're mocking you, and they want you to commit suicide, and they want to tear you down, and they want to make you weak, and they want to destroy your health, and they want to poison you, and they want to do everything against you to make you weak. The whole system is against the sheep. The whole system is a bunch of goats, and the whole system is against you. And if you're ignorant enough and you're not seeking God, they're going to outsmart you. But when you seek God, you can outsmart them. This is what's happening. I'm telling you, my whole life, I was saying, what's going on? Why I would go to church, I'd say, why do the Christians seem so weak? I'd go there. Why do the Christians seem like they're not prospering? They're not healthy. They're crying. They're screaming, crying. Why are the Christians not rising up? The reason is the whole system's against you, but that's an excuse, because they're going to Lucifer for knowledge, but we're not going to God for knowledge to rise up above. Because when you go to God, He'll give you knowledge, the mind of Christ, high above what they could ever even think of. And so you'll see through the 501(c). The 501(c) is another system to mock you. And so when you go to God, you'll rise up above their insanity. But as long as you get distracted with their silliness, their silly music, their silly TV show, all their silliness, and not seek God, you won't see past it. And so they'll keep winning, and they'll keep mocking, and they'll keep destroying the sheep.